Hey everyone, Negachaz here, coming at you with some Dragon Ball Super episode 87. And yes, this is a new series that I'm starting. Technically not a really new series because I'm still going on anime review. This time it's just Dragon Ball episodes. Now I know I am far behind on that jump on the train to actually start doing anime reviews episodes on Dragon Ball Super. But heck, better late than never, I say. And episode 87, I feel, was a good episode. I liked it. But I mean, it's like, I was going to start too. I was thinking either starting now or starting when the Tournament of Power actually starts. But I said, fuck it. I'll start it now. So, what happens in Dragon Ball? I'm sorry guys if I do that. I was trying to find the place because I thought this way was to go right because, I mean, it's backwards. But now on episode 87, Goku on last episode too, Goku tried to recruit number 17, fought him, seen how strong he was, but 17 really didn't feel like going. He says it's not his. He doesn't care about being erased or everyone being erased. If they are being erased, they can't help it. So he's like, I'm fine with that. It don't matter to me. Now I do have a problem. With number 17 though. Back in the Cell arc, I did like 17 a little bit, but now, ever since I've done it, it seems like he's lost his touch on humanity. He just seems heartless, doesn't care about anything or anyone. It just seems like it. Because, I mean, it's like, we're going to be erased if you don't join and we lose. I don't care. He doesn't really seem to have as much fun as he used to back in the Cell arc. I mean, the Cell arc, he would laugh, he would do stuff just for the fun of it. He had more oomph to his character. Now he just seems bland. Like, there's no characteristics to him. He's just another android. That's all he seems he is. It's just like he's an android. I know he is an android, modified android, but he does have a human base. I mean, even 18 has more of she has more personality to her when she's with Krillin or anyone. She's been around them, and I think that's the reason why is that way, is he's on an island by himself, not even with his family or kids. He's just isolated himself. And I think that's what happened. Now I'm pretty sure if he'd come back and lived in the city and all that, he would have more of a personality and laugh, smile, and do something other than just be like, I don't care about anything. I don't really like that. But now, later on, like Goku says that if they win, they get a prize called the Dragon Balls. But not any Dragon Ball that's on Earth. These can grant any wish. They are called Super Dragon Balls. That kind of got his interest. He was thinking about going, but I think what really pushed it over is how much Goku fought to actually save this little island that Goku's never been to before. He's never went there, never even thought of that place. He's never done anything with it. So I think he's seen how hard he was actually trying to recruit him and everything, and actually putting his own life, and saying like, because at the end he says like, he wants to fight strong people. He loves it. He really does. He's like, but he doesn't care what happens to him. But he can't stand it when innocent animals and people get involved and are being erased. And that's kind of what set him over the edge. Like, okay, I'll join your team. I'll leave this island to Trunks and Goten. Because Goku actually volunteered them to go watch a whole island by themselves. Now, leaving 2 kids on that big of a task is kind of on the dangerous side there. I mean, these kids are kind of really immature. They want to fight. That's what they want to do. But of course, this is a good growing experience for them. I mean, they'll be more responsible if they do it well. That's saying if they do it well, because face it, every kid's are gonna have that little thing like, oh yeah, I'm this and that. So it's pretty cool just to see that 17's gonna be fighting. I do wish I would see more of him actually having a human side and caring about stuff, other than just that island and animals he has. Because I don't like bland characters that just seem like an android unless they are made specifically that way. Which, when he was first introduced, he was not made specifically that way. He lost his humanity side, I think, which kind of makes me sad a little bit to see him actually like that. But now, I really want to see this Tournament of Power. At first, when I was really wanting to see it because I thought it was going to be a one-on-one matches. But I've grown to the idea of it actually being a full-on battle royale. I don't really like it too well, but oh fucking well, I'll get over it. That's my opinion. They're still battling. I'd still like to see it. One thing I'm glad Goku didn't do is use Kaioken in Super Saiyan Blue. I'm kind of tired of that, to be honest. I mean, I only think it should be used in dire situations because it will kill your body. But like when he was fighting Hit, that was a good time to use it because he wasn't being hit. He was on the downside, and Hit was getting the better of him. But after every fight after that, it gets kind of annoying, man. Come on, producers, you gotta step up your game and show us some other new stuff, not just use Kaioken all the time. Because I mean, me personally, just mine, I'm thinking it's being used way too much. Dial it down a little bit. Like, in the Tournament Power, don't have him go on every enemy and just go Kaioken, Super Saiyan Blue. Don't do that, please. That's one thing I don't want. That's just going to make it all boring. Make him go do different things. That's what I want to see, is him actually beat other people in different transformations. Use some other new moves. Use something new. Anything. It don't matter. Just have a variety of anything. It's not just Kaioken times whatever Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That's getting overused. I will admit that. Now, another thing I want to talk about is the after credits. The preview for next episode. Gohan and Piccolo are training together again for it's been long overdue. Man, looks like that's going to be a good episode. Him training with Piccolo. That's kind of like a flashback reunion to before the Saiyan arc, like in the Saiyan arc when he was training him again. Now, it looks like he's going to do something in the end. It shows him powering up to do one of two things. He's either powering up to go Super Saiyan 2, because I think he's lost his ability to actually go Potential Unleashed, because he has not kept up with his training in a while. So I mean, I don't think he has that. But now if he actually trains, he can get it back, I think. Because that's all he hasn't done. He hasn't trained. I mean, you can see when he hasn't trained, he's gotten kind of scrawnier in a school person. But if he trains, he will buff back up, and I think he'll go back to having his potential unleashed, and it may be even higher, as you say, because he's going to try to push himself to the hardest. So, and the other thing is, it's either his potential unleashed too, because when his potential unleashed, that's the strongest he can get, no matter what. Even if he would go Super Saiyan, there was no point in using Super Saiyan. It wouldn't do anything for him, which I actually kind of thought was kind of cool, but also dumb at the same time. I still like to see Gohan go Super Saiyan. I really do. I like to see that. I think that's a cool. But also, I mean, or he could have his little Rage Saiyan boost, his Saiyan Rage, as they all call it, like a Trunks did in the Future arc. They could do that too, which I think is pretty neat. And it's really all that kind of really happens in this episode is Goku. I mean, because I mean, also the reason why Goku was fighting so hard is because, I gotta mention this, I just kind of slipped my mind, is people come and try to take the animals, but in the end, there's another thing I thought was funny. I actually totally forgot about this, and I just watched the episode too, and I wanted to talk about it. Is when because the dude on the spaceship, the main leader, said he had a bomb. Goku brings it to King Kai's planet and says history repeats itself. It's like, why is Goku's go-to planet to actually, when something goes to explode, is King Kai's planet? Why is that his go-to place? I think it's pretty funny. I mean, he says he's gonna explode. Goku's like, I just take him King Kai. Hey, you can go King Kai. Says he's gonna explode. See ya. I just find that funny. Like, goes to King Kai's planet to actually just blow up. But it turns out in reality, the dude didn't have an explosive. They had a surprise party after it, and it was just sparkles and streamers just popped out of them. It's kind of creepy, to be honest with you. And that's all that really happened in this episode, as far as I can think of. If y'all like this episode and want me to do on more other animes that's just coming out or anything, leave a comment below. Also, subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.